Welcome back, everybody. We're here this morning at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge to grab breakfast at one of our favorite locations, Boma. This is an all-you-care-to-enjoy African-inspired and buffet that serves both breakfast and dinner and is often considered one of the best buffets on Disney World property. Why don't you guys come along? Let's go make some memories together. And we're here because it might just be somebody's birthday today.
Yeah,
Was this a nice little surprise?
it was. I was kind of wondering when you picked out my shirt I saw last night. I was thinking the different possibilities it could have been, but this was definitely one of them.
This is probably your favorite dining location on property, if not one of your top tier favorites.
Yeah, for sure.
Boma is located downstairs in the Jumbo House section of Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge and features African dishes as well as familiar favorites. The current pricing as of the recording of this video for breakfast is $37 for adults and $22 for children, and for dinner, $56 for adults and $33 for children. Our host said something I'd never heard before. Enjoy your Boma coma.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can truly eat too much here. It's all that good. So Boma is an all-you-care-to-enjoy buffet, which does include your beverages like soft drinks, coffees, teas, and the famous hog juice / jungle juice. Gotta have that. Now, there are some specialty beverages you can order along with cocktails, wines, specialty coffees, stuff like that. But we're just gonna stick to the normal stuff today. Boma is an African word meaning enclosure or safe space. It's typically used to protect livestock from wild predators, or can even be used as a community enclosure for social interactions and cultural expression. All right, now let's go check out that buffet. Now, like I said, a lot of this is gonna be African inspired, so you're gonna see a lot of things you may not be familiar with, but there's definitely gonna be some things that you will be familiar with. Oak grilled tomatoes, oak grilled asparagus, chakalaka, which is South African spicy tomato stew, and pop, which is creamy white cornmeal, kind of like grits. Turkey babodi, which is a South African dish made with turkey, mushrooms, and eggs, kind of like an omelet or like a frittata. Got a carving station here with some ham, along with some Boma mustard, which is chipotle and teriyaki mustard sauce, and sambal, which that mustard sauce is delicious. We've got an oatmeal station here with coconut steel-cut oats, banana chips, regular oatmeal, raisins, honey, and brown sugar. We've got some pork sausage, some afritude tots, which are just potato barrels, biscuits and gravy. We've got regular pancakes, chocolate chip pancakes, Mickey and Simba shaped waffles. There's no Simba ones in there right now, but we love a classic Mickey waffle. We've got 2 giant vats of syrup, your standard scrambled eggs. We've got scrambled eggs with goat cheese and chives, which is one of my favorite things on the menu. The omelets are obviously very popular, but we've got a cheese omelet that's supposed to be here, a ham and cheese omelet, and a Western omelet. Standard bacon, ancient grains, and berry salad. Some grapes in the back. We've got the Boma fruit salad, which looks like it might be mango, cantaloupe, and honeydew. Avocado, papaya, and grapefruit salad, and some sliced watermelon. Some mixed berry parfaits, some with granola, some without. A charcuterie board style area with meats and cheeses, as well as some deviled eggs and some hard-boiled eggs. Your pastry station, which includes croissants, guava turnover, apple pockets, blueberry muffin, and chocolate chip muffins. More of the pastry section, which includes sticky buns, cranberry orange bread pudding, and some pecan praline sauce, along with some vanilla sauce and some creme anglaise. And the creme anglaise does have amarula in it, so there is traces of alcohol. Cinnamon rolls. And finally, more bread. We have the bagels and toast, along with a myriad of spreads like cream cheese, Nutella, jams, marmalades, peanut butter, regular butter. Yeah, so there is definitely a lot to pick from. And as you guys saw, there's not a lot of super unusual things. There's a couple of more unique things, but if you guys are really picky, this is still a really great buffet to come to. Lots of safe things for you guys. All right, well, on that note, I think it's time to make our first plates. I'm starving. All right, so walk me through your first plate you got.
So I got basically all my favorites from the start. I got the tater tots with the gravy on it, a biscuit with gravy, the like goat cheese eggs,
Mm-hmm.
the sausage, and then I got a little omelet because I just saw him put it right out, so it's like I didn't get that last time.
Oh, good. Yeah. When I was there, the omelet station was wiped out. But I did mention how good the goat cheese and chive eggs were, and that's probably like my favorite thing here. They
Yeah.
are so good.
Yeah, and it's unique to this location too.
Yeah. And for my first plate, I got some of that carved ham with the mustard and the sambal, I think is what it was called. I got some of the pork sausage, those cheesy goat eggs, not cheesy goat eggs, not eggs from goats, but the eggs with goat cheese in them. The roasted tomatoes buried under there. I got some tots and a biscuit with gravy. What was your favorite thing on your plate?
It's always those tots. I don't know what they do to them. They're always just so good.
No, they're called Afritude tots, but I don't think there's anything special about them. I think they're just standard potato barrels.
They look like they might have a little bit of like seasoning on them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a tiny bit. Let's try some of these eggs. They're so creamy. They're so savory. They are like quite literally the perfect egg. I like my scrambled eggs like really moist, if that makes sense. Sorry to use that word. But they're not like overly cooked. They're like a little undercooked, and it like captures that texture and that flavor like perfectly. That ham with the mustard, I got a little splash of the sambal on there. I don't quite know what sambal is. I think it's like a tomato-based spicy sauce. That ham is so good. Now I know the mustard sauce is also served with dinners. We've been here for dinner before we started vlogging. They serve it with ribs. Try that sambal, because it looks like it's got some like red pepper flakes in it. Oh, it's sweet. There's a bit of spice at the end, so if you guys are spice averse, you may want to avoid that. I don't think it's too spicy. In fact, I think it's actually quite wonderful. But it's very, very sweet at first, which will go perfect with your ham. Looks like for your plate too, we've got some of the things you had the last time, but we got some new stuff. Yeah. What do we got?
So another omelet, because I did because I think there's peppers in it. I know I had like a nice like.
It was the Western omelet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got another one of those. I got a bit of.
Just ham from the charcuterie section?
With some Swiss, more of my tots with gravy, more sausage, and then I got the bobotie and then the pop with like the vegetable stew on top.
Yeah, okay. Now, how do you feel about the more adventurous stuff here? Because that can be really divisive when coming to places like this in Disney World.
I mean, I think it's at least good to try for the first time, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. But it is something I like to try each time, just to like familiarize myself with it again.
Yeah, for me personally, I'm actually not a huge fan of the pop, which is that cornmeal dish. I don't really like grits. I like oatmeal, but grits for some reason are just really off-putting to me. It's just a texture thing. So I usually skip on that. So again, don't be afraid to try things just to find out you don't like them. That's part of the experience of coming here, is you may find something that you truly, really love. Like if you maybe don't like goat cheese, but you try those eggs, or maybe you think sambal might be too spicy for you, but you end up really thinking that it's okay. It's okay to try new stuff. You're here on vacation. And for my second plate, I ended up going for some of the steel-cut coconut oats with some brown sugar and raisins. It just sounded good, I don't know why. A classic Mickey waffle and a Simba waffle, which on the other side is Nala. And these guys are actually like really popular. These are always the first to go. So I'm very surprised I actually got one. Then I got a little parfait with some yogurt and granola and dried fruit. Going for that Mickey waffle here first. So good, every time. And they brought you a little trio of chocolate cupcakes for your birthday. You did already blow the candle out.
Yeah.
Yeah, those look really cute, and they go great with your like super sweet plate you have over here.
Mm-hmm.
You've got like the sticky bun with that praline topping on it and the amarula sauce. You got two different danishes and a muffin, I think.
Yeah, a Mickey waffle and then a chocolate chip.
Those look good.
Mm-hmm.
How are your special birthday cupcakes?
They're pretty good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
They just standard chocolate?
But it's nice.
What'd you think of your overall sweet plate you had?
It was pretty good. I always forget how really good the sticky buns are.
Oh yeah.
They're so good.
And speaking of sticky buns, I also grabbed one of those, and then I did grab some of the bread pudding and threw some of the amarula sauce on there. And this might be my final plate because I'm getting pretty full, but I did grab one of the ham and cheese omelets, another one of the sausages, more of that ham because again, I love that mustard and the sambal. I did grab the two lone tots that were left in the bottom of the tray. This is the bobotie. It's not my favorite because it's kind of a textural thing, and I'm not a huge fan of some of the veggies that are in it, but I feel like I should try it today just to say I had it, and then to be healthy, some grapes. Yeah, let's try some of that bobotie. It's kind of somewhere in the vein of being like a quiche and a frittata. Basically just like really fluffy eggs kind of baked with meats and some veggies. The taste is really nice. It just kind of like weirdly texturally crumbles in your mouth pretty quickly. And to me, it's just kind of off-putting. But the flavor is delicious. And try some of that bread pudding. That's good. I will say with the amarula sauce, I don't think there's a ton of alcohol in it. Like, I don't get any kind of like tang from the liquor being in there. I am so very pleasantly full.
Yeah.
And I still have to work through all this, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna finish this plate because this food is just too good to let it go to waste.
I was surprised you came back with so much.
I know.
I made sure to go a little slower this time than last time. I went a little hard.
And of course, it wouldn't be a trip to the lodge without heading out to the savannah and checking out the animals. Oh, look, we've got some zebras out. We've got a giraffe over there. They're definitely all in the shade. It is toasty out today. There's a hornbill grooming in his feathers, or her feathers. There's an antelope right there. And way off in the back, you can see a confusion, or a group, of wildebeest. Well, thank you guys so much for coming along with us today to Animal Kingdom Lodge to grab breakfast at Boma. I absolutely love Boma. It hits every single time. It's definitely one of my favorite locations on property for breakfast. Service was incredible. Thank you, Steve, for making such a magical morning. We definitely did a cast compliment for you in the app. Guys, make sure you are thanking your cast in the My Disney Experience app. It's super easy to do. Even if they do just a very small gesture, it goes a long way with these cast members, and it lets them know that you truly appreciate everything that they do to make your time here just as magical. So if you had to pick like 3 favorite things from the Boma Breakfast Buffet, what would you pick?
For the tots, for sure.
Yeah.
The sausage.
Okay.
And I guess I'd kind of have to choose the gravy because I usually like the gravy with the tot.
Okay. For me, it's that carved ham with the mustard and the sambal. That was really good. I got double portions of that. The goat cheese eggs, those are always fantastic. You know, we're going to go Simba waffle.
Oh, yeah, you always get that.
We love a good Mickey waffle, but I really love when they do themed ones at other locations just because you don't really expect it. And Simba just feels appropriate here for Animal Kingdom Lodge. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys like our video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell so you guys get updates on all of our future adventures, and let us know in the comments, what is your favorite buffet on property, or what's your favorite restaurant on property? Maybe somewhere we've been to, maybe somewhere we haven't been to, because we're always looking for new places to go and try out and cover and give you guys our experience. And as always, thanks for making memories with us. I've been Adrian.
And I've been Matt.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.